Hey everyone, just wanted to jump in at the beginning to let you know why it's been a little bit up and down on the old schedule. Some of you may have seen the post, some of you may be in the Discord, but for those of you who are not aware of either, I have just moved house in the last couple of weeks. It has been a very expensive and very stressful transition, and setting everything up has taken its time. And with my particular habits, with my autism, I want everything to be in a certain place. And it's not currently there yet. I'm working on it. I'm also trying to get a bit better soundproofing for quality. And on top of that, I have some personal things going on that are not relevant to the channel or anything like that, but they are requiring me to put my attention elsewhere. And I am sort of feeling a bit of a burnout at the moment, I won't lie. But I still love making these videos. I love doing sound design. I love all the process. So it's balancing those two things and ensuring that I don't go too long without uploading. No one's making me. I don't feel the pressure from you guys or anything like that. Are you feeling that way? It's just to reassure you that I am taking care of myself. And Viidith has been an incredible support as well, as has John, We Try Horror, Dark Somnium. Everyone's been wonderful. I'm hoping to get up the next Antlion chapter within the next week, and obviously Patreon will get early access. I'm not going to promise anything just because it is a little bit up and down, but the plan is to get my videos done ahead of time, then bulk upload them and take a week or two off to recharge my batteries, handle things, and come back refreshed. Either way, I wanted to just make sure I took a couple minutes to thank you all so much for the kind words, the support, people joining the Patreon, people supporting Viidith. Like, you guys have been incredible. Just since we've done 1330 round 2, the channel is now at a point where it is making things like the move so much easier. You have made a massive impact on my life, and the future of Dusklight is looking brighter and brighter every time. So I wanted to make sure I came in and said thank you. We probably aren't far off hitting 20,000 subs. I'd love to hit that before the summer. As I've said, we've got some rewards for every milestone we hit, and the next one up is the last Sin Eater. So if we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'll be doing my own version of that. But for now, we've got 10 more days of 30 and 30 to go through, a couple specials along the way. We are going to do more no sleep stories, and you're getting some Sturgeon content, so please don't worry. The SCP tales are just easier to make in the meantime, but we are going to be producing more of the stuff that you love. With that being said, 2.5 minutes is long enough to waffle. I leave you with Diary of an Existential Kid. Take care. Wednesday, October 27th, 2021. Well, Diary of a Wimpy Kid Big Shot is finally out. 16 books in the series, not to mention all the other titles too. I wish I was more excited, but lately I just feel empty. Like I'm missing the joy I used to get from writing these. I don't know. I used to feel so much more connected to my old friend Greg, but it's almost like he's grown beyond me. I haven't really written anything serious like this here in a while. Hell, I haven't written here in a while, period. It's basically only when I make something new. I've got a signing to go to. Just felt like I needed to write something down, get my thoughts out. Friday, November 11th, 2022. I think my new goal is to just write at least one journal entry for every new book. I've started falling out of practice, but it's still a good kind of habit. Not much to say about this one, though. I've already started on the next. Can't even remember the title. It'll come to me. I've been thinking of writing something new, not Wimpy Kid related. It's been so long, though, I'm not even sure I can write anything else. But seriously, though, I'll try to get to it when I have time. Everyone wants to read about Greg Heffley, though, and I need to eat. I'm thinking maybe some sci-fi or something. I don't know. Saturday, November 4th, 2023. 18 books now. Something a fan pointed out to me a while ago is that Greg Heffley remains forever in grade school, and that, chronologically, time is passing in the Wimpy Kid universe. Even though the years aren't specified,
he's keeping numerous journal entries. And even if the events of all these books coincided and were different arcs taking place around the same time, it wouldn't make sense for Greg to write about them at different times and not allude to those events taking place in any way. Perhaps, the fan reasoned, Greg was being held back. But he shows no signs of aging, and neither do Rowley, Manny, or any of the other characters. Would Greg ever make new friends, learn a new skill, have sex, graduate, do anything that would change him? The fan asked me if this was meant to be reflective of my own life, that I had become trapped in an eternal present, where past and future were one and the same, and that I felt passively constrained by habit and tradition within my life to the point where I had lost touch with time itself. I told him to shut the hell up and read my damn book. I still think about that kid. October 30th, 2025. Forgot to write something for last book. Doesn't really matter anyway. Don't have anything much to say. I don't think there's anything I need to say. I could just write in here when I need to. Right now, everyone wants me to write. March 12th, 2027. Tried writing the sci-fi story I had a little while back. Here it goes. On board the Starlight Beyond, George Huffings awoke from his slumber, the humming of the starship permeating through his bed and into his body. It threatened to lull him back to sleep, but he snapped his eyes open and stood before he could be taken. As much as he wanted to stay in bed, he knew what would happen if he would. His mother was merciless, especially when it came to his schooling. He groggily got himself showered and dressed, and I went downstairs to get breakfast. My brothers had gotten there before me and taken all the good food, which sucked because Mom hadn't gone out shopping yet. I started yelling at Rodney about how he should have saved some food for me, but then Mom decided right then to come in. I started telling her what had happened, but Mom just thought I was being annoying for no reason and told me not to have any breakfast if I was going to be picky. At least when I got to the bus stop, Rowley was there already. I started talking about how dumb it was that Roderick took all the good food, but Rowley heard about food and immediately went on about how great his mom's pancakes were, but that she wouldn't let him have them for every breakfast. I kind of just tuned him out until the bus came. When the bus got there, I decided to stop there. I don't think it'll go anywhere helpful. I might as well just go back to normal by that point. January 18th, 2031. Tried not to write something for a little while. Figured I could use a break. I did a bit of hiking and sketching, which was fun, which I mean boring. I don't even know what else to do anymore. This is all I know, I think. And when I try to stop, everyone asks me if I'm okay, if I need help. All I can do is what I know. Nobody's asked me if I'm okay before. I'm okay. June 2043. Greg should be an adult by now. He should have bills to pay and children to take care of and a job to go to. That's what my kids have done, I think. August 2025. 50. That's how many books I've written for this series. And I'm depressed and happy, I guess. Big deal for me. 50 books down. Maybe I'll celebrate. Buy a cake or something. I think I've earned it. I'm not sure how long I can continue this though. I don't know what my end goal is with this series. Nothing actually progresses, it's always the same. Which I guess makes sense, it's what everyone wants to read. But I feel like I'm holding Greg back. What will happen when I run out of stories to tell about him? Maybe I already have. 2068. I don't know where my wife is. Just writing this here in case I need to remember. Write the date in here when you find it. Greg got suspended. Very disappointed. Now, I hope everyone who reads my books knows how terrible they are for doing this to me. They came for me. I don't want to be a god of anything anymore. Reminder to get some air. It's just me and Greg now. At some point, everything else went away. The readers, the editors, the friends. It became kind of a dream. One that I'm still dreaming. But it's almost like the opposite. Because in a dream, you can live a day in just a few hours. But for every 100 years that passes, a piece of a coherent thought manifests. Or maybe it's all happening at once. Maybe nothing's changed. This is how it's always been, after all. I just keep writing. That's all I know. Greg and I. The readers. They made me into this. They are horrible, leaving me behind. There's nothing left to write on. Nothing left to say or hear my words. It's just me and the universe. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm all that's left. Maybe there is no universe. I thought I saw a light, but it was nothing. Greg's gone too, I realize. He doesn't have a world to exist on, except what I dream of. A year has passed, or maybe 100, or 1,000, or 1,000,000, billion. I don't know how long it's been. I'm the only one left. Just me and the vast, infinite void. Or it could be finite. I could be in a small, tight room and I wouldn't know or care. I just keep writing in my head with no one else to read it. I don't even know why I'm here. I don't think it matters. I lived for a world that wanted me to entertain them, and even though they're gone, I still... I don't know how to do anything else. This is all the people wanted me to do. Wallowing in their indulgences, chaining me down until there was nothing else. There hadn't been anything else. I hate them. I hated them. Another eternity passed. At some point, a world came into existence again. I think it's been here for a long time, and I just had to wait. I fell to it, and waited some more. And then I woke up, and walked forward. A new world that I could start over, until I don't. Because I looked in a window, and saw a book I already wrote. And I knew I was already here, and that I'd be suffering again, and that they don't care, and I rushed in, and I killed them. They didn't recognize me. I've changed, and then I was taken and thrust into a cage, and they hated me too. They asked me why. They asked me why I did what I did, why I'm filled with hate. It's the first time anyone has ever asked me. Not even Greg. Not even. They don't care. I'm not giving, and I must be beaten. I hate them because that's who they are. So I told them why I hated them.
They were disgusting.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of our other transmissions. We're adding them regularly, and we'd love to have you as part of the Dusklight family by subscribing, hitting the bell of snakes, and, you guessed it, more snakes, and leave a comment with stories you'd love for my many-legged runners to find. Now, I want to thank all of our patrons for making this possible. If you want to sign up, it's as little as $1 a month, and you get exclusive content, early access videos and stories, updates, and more. But times are tough, and we will always be grateful for support no matter what form it comes in. Financial, spiritual, corporeal, maniacal, whatever you want. It really helps us out. Dusklight gives thanks to, first, our Sturgeonite faithfuls, Sabrina Alexander, Laree W., PRDL12, Jason Webb, Jimmy Ricardo, 21 Keys, Jack the Lad, Nathan Billings, J.I. Lara, Val Was Taken, Amy Walrath, Dexter, Heather Gee, P. Tripp, Super Abyss, and Morgan Ra. Our Purple Crayon Eaters, Feeny Von Karma, Max, Phi, Amara, Ashabel, Candyman Gloving, Mike, Alex, Gail Allstott, Echo Kion, Ian Hancocks, and Kendra Wilson. Our janitors, Alex Nunez, Arkham Cookie, Amy, Adrian R., Heather Cayley, Scott, Death31, Sabine Eclipse, Joy Flint Healy, Dux, Shane Lewis, and Allie. Our Nightmare Detectives, Fox Clifford and Melanie Schaefer. Our Void Walkers, Professor Creepypasta, Rat Squatch, and Josh Woods. And lastly, our Blackwell family members. Great Uncle Ven Blackwell with his forbidden knowledge, Izzy Blackwell, our resident bug devourer, Adela Blackwell's fire mending and illusions, Ethan Blackwell, abyssal fisher and repo lord, Jackal Blackwell, head chef and mystery meat purveyor, Clue Blackwell, the chrysalis of unknowable horrors, Tabitha Blackwell, void water baron and forever frenemy to our last entrant, Papa Kyle Blackwell, from his tower of bones, broth and spines, preparing for the outer gods to recognize his claim. We love and fear you, Papa, and we thank all of you humbly for your patronage and look to see you bright and early for Dusklight orientation. Purple crayons and existential dread will be provided. And one last time, listeners, close your eyes and breathe with me. Remember, no matter how bad things are, how cruel people can be, and how heavy your shoulders may feel with the weight of the world bearing down on them, Dusklight will always be here to lift the load and provide you with some respite. Drink some hot cocoa with chocolate sprinkles and fat marshmallows. Have all the Christmas candy you can manage, watch a video about liminal spaces and cryptid sightings, and sleep on the cool side of the pillow with the window open and the stars twinkling down on you. Start and end each day with kindness in your heart. You matter, you are loved, and every day is another chance. I'll see you again when the sun sets and dusk enters the station.